Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Lou's Life Pearls, where I stop in my busy day and I focus for just a minute on my life revelations and my pearls that I want to share with everybody, in particular my son and any future kids that I have. I will say it's definitely a skill learning to be comfortable in front of the camera and learning to really express yourself in front of the camera. I promised authenticity, being organic, being candid, being real. And so I'm still kind of working on just being my natural personality while the camera is running, because ultimately, a really weird thing is sitting here and talking to yourself with no one else talking back to you for like 10 minutes. So I'm doing my best to be direct without being really bullet pointy about the things that I want to remember. Also, in the spirit of being authentic, I have my 5-month-old son in the room here with me. And son, this video is for you one day. And right now you are cutting your first tooth and you're telling mommy all about it. So I might hear you talk to me more about it today. You're also learning to stomp your feet. So you are stomping on the floor pretty strong. You're a strong boy. So we'll see how this video goes. But and all that being said, in the spirit of authenticity, I'm really working on being okay with not being perfect. I'm watching my videos back. It's enriching the things that I'm learning in life. It's helping me be a deeper, more mindful person by watching myself back. But it definitely is hard watching the rough moments of my videos. I'm really resisting the urge from just scrapping a video and redoing it when I see myself struggling. So I'm using this as an exercise for me too, to just grow. So my sixth pearl that I want to talk about today is that I am the dietitian for my body and my mind, and we all are. But the reason that I say body and mind, I'm realizing as I talk about my topics in these videos, I'm probably hardly ever going to talk about one without the other, because I believe that they both come together in so many ways, shapes, and forms that I can hardly talk about just things I put in my body or just things that we put in our mind. But I also said that I'm a dietitian for my body and my mind because, I could have said meal planner, but I'm not talking about specifically just food. I'm talking about everything that we put in our body. So a lot of people think a different thing when they hear the word diet. A lot of people think of the popular diets out there like Atkins or keto or Mediterranean or vegan. But really, diet just means the food you eat in general. So, diet isn't necessarily referring to any specific type of diet. But what I want to hit on is that, so it's important to control the things we put in our body physically, like foods that we eat, our diet, or beverages that we drink, or topical products that we use, whether it's our shampoos or our soaps or our deodorants or our makeups. But really the key is everything in moderation. So, when I'm looking at the foods in my diet, figuring out, what I'm lacking, so maybe I need to supplement some things, but really just trying to moderate all of the things that I need and just get it from the things that I am eating, not, cutting out so many things. And it really is just about a lifestyle. So what are things that you want to put in your body versus things you need? What are things that you're okay with indulging in? And then just kind of moderating all of that. We love rum and whiskey in this house, but we definitely have to moderate how often we're putting that into our bodies. With that being said, just like it's a lifestyle, the things that you're cooking, it's a lifestyle of the things that you're putting into your brain. So where are you getting the source? What's the source of the things that are being put into your mind? Where is that mindful fruit coming from? Are you just getting things from social media? Is it, things being put into your mind by the people that you're being around? Who are you spending your time being around? Who are you spending most of your time with? What thoughts are you putting into your mind, and where are you getting them from? What do you sound like when you talk to yourself? What's the tone of your self-talk? Are you kind and compassionate to yourself? Are you patient and understanding? Or are you very critical and cynical? Are you comparing a lot to the physical things of the world? Where are you getting these mindful foods from? If you're on social media, what kinds of things are you following? Are they very materially things? Are they things that are feeding your soul? Are they things that are helping you learn? Are they things for entertainment? Just like with actual physical food and beverages and nutrition, just like that's all about a lifestyle and everything in moderation, same thing with our mind, everything in moderation. I really believe in the relationship between a healthy mind and healthy body and vice versa. So, when you have nourished your mind and you've spent time exercising your mind, and you have been putting healthy things into your mind and you're thinking in a healthy way, you respond to sicknesses better, it boosts your immune system, you feel physically better, your hormones of course there's other outside physical things that affect your hormones also, but it does help kind of reset your hormones more naturally to be able to communicate to one another, which, oh, by the way, we have over 600 hormones in our body, all supposed to be doing their own job in different things. So it's very easy for your body to be, off balance if you have just one thing off balance. But our mindfulness and just the state of our mind affects our physical self. And just vice versa. So the things that you are eating, the things that you are drinking, anytime we really overly indulge in anything, whether it's something physical or mindful, our balance is off now. So when you're, putting too much in one direction, then there's a sacrifice somewhere else, and there's going to be a negative consequence somewhere else. Just like anytime you take a drug is designed to enhance something your body is already doing. So there's not that amazing drug that you're going to take that all of a sudden is just completely new and going to make you do something your body doesn't already do. It's just going to help your body do what it's already doing. It's going to focus on a certain system in your body to be able to do its job even better. But look at every single medication out there, there are side effects. There is not a single medication that does not have a side effect to it. And it's because you cannot enhance one thing without devaluing something else or interfering with something else in some way. Sometimes we're aware of it and sometimes we're not. Sometimes we can really feel that side effect, or maybe we can see the side effect, or maybe other people can even see it too. Oh, she's acting different, or their mood is really off, or maybe it's physical. You took a medication and all of a sudden your skin broke out. Same thing happens mentally. When we put maybe too much in one direction, especially if we are putting in a lot of negative self-talk or a lot of rotten fruits in our brain, we're really focusing on the things in life that we are not in control of, or we are focusing our thoughts towards things that we can't change, and we're feeding those anxieties and fears. There's going to be mental and physical side effects of that, whether it's affecting your attitude, your behaviors, the way that you are around people can even affect your job, how you're doing at work, or it can affect you as a parent or just a friend, or just affect how you sit on the couch, if it's happy or sad. I mean, it just affects you in every walk of life because we can't get out of this shell that we're in. Our mind is stuck to this body, so it's important to take care of it. And it's important to always recognize that relationship, but not, overly fear it or think that there is a certain black or white way to do either of those things. There's not a certain black or white way to eat food, and there's not a certain black or white way to think either. It's just everything in moderation, what works for you, how your body reacts to things, what makes you feel the best when you indulge in certain things or leave certain things out. How does that make you feel? Do you feel like a balanced person? There is not one diet that the government can post that's going to work for everybody in absolutely the same way. Because in life, it's also never about the one thing. There's not the one answer that's going to make everything be perfect. It's multiple things, but just the first step is just being aware. So just be aware of what you put in your body, whether it's physical or mental, and be patient with yourself as you take the time to make any changes, and then just take the time to reflect on how those changes are going, and realize that it's all a process. We don't just overnight absolutely every product that we use change. Every single ingredient in our cupboard is different, and every single situation we think differently. It's an active process that we work on, honestly, all of our lives, but that's all that we can ask for. We're all just doing the best with what we have, the best that we know how. So thank you for joining me on this journey, and for being patient with just how this video has been going as I am learning to get comfortable with the camera. So I appreciate every single one of you that stopped by my channel, and son, I hope this especially helps you one day. Thank you.